What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone, and welcome back to what has been, will be a roller coaster of a transfer window. And it's not a fun roller coaster. Usually, they should be fun. They should be exciting. There should be some adrenaline. It's all the opposite, or it's anxiety right now. Damn it, I butchered that. There's no good adrenaline. There's no fun into it, but it is what it is because Todibo's name has surfaced, and I don't even know where to start on that deal because there are so many weird things surrounding that. When you actually look at the big picture, that you cannot actually believe that this is potentially happening. So, Todibo. Before we do that, as always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as always. But Todibo is back um, on the list. I need to say on loan at West Ham from Nice. The official statement from West Ham say it was an option, but if you need to believe reports, it's an option, but with an obligation that kicks in. However, it will probably not kick in because he's not playing well at West Ham. He's not playing, and the messed up part is he is injured for at least 4 to 5 weeks. That's what we are trying to do right now. If that doesn't sound insane, then well, I don't know what insanity is at this moment in time. We chased them for basically half of our summer window past summer. We were close agreement, and everybody was like, all the reports were, yeah, they're gonna get that deal done with Nice. It's just a matter of days, and then boom, out of the blue, he goes West Ham. He accepts to join West Ham because of, and actually West Ham offered kind of the same money, kind of the same conditions, maybe slightly less money, but the same conditions, and still he decided to join West Ham. That's one of the big question marks, that he decided to join West Ham over Juve. I'm not here saying that we are absolutely top right now, which we're not. But man, if you choose West Ham over Juve or Tottenham over Juve, then I am looking at you in a very strange way to begin with. That's one. Two, he's injured. Like, he's literally injured for the next 4 to 5 weeks. That's two. And three, like I said in the summer, I'm not his biggest fan. I'm okay with it. And I was at the time was like, you missed out on Calafiori. You have nothing left. Like, we need somebody, And then we went to Kalulu, but you needed to do something. But if you give me the option right now, I wouldn't sign Todibo for all the things I mentioned right now. So it is a roller coaster because at the start of the window it was Antonio Silva, and Benfica turned us away. Then it was Hansko, Feyenoord turned us away. Then it was Araujo baited us, and his agent baited Giuntoli. And in between Araujo, it was Tomori, but then it was Araujo, then it was back to Tomori. That didn't happen. Then it was Luiz Kelly, or Floyd Kelly, excuse me. Then it's Vega, who is a done deal, and we talked about it right now. And then it's back to Kelly, or you know what, let's go potentially for Todibo if West Ham are open to a loan with an option, because the club wants to include an option to buy and things like that in it. It's a massive failure, this window. Like, you can spin it how you want. The type of deals we are trying to do: loans, no options to buy, just expensive loan fees, going from A to B to C, back to A, back to B. Like, it's all over the place. There's no consistency as well in the profiles of players. There's no real consistency in that as well. So it's more question marks than answers when we needed answers in January. We needed some certainties, or some sort of certainty, or like even the illusion that that player you're bringing in, or the situation you're trying to create, could become a certainty. Even that is not the case. Even that's not out there. So it's a massive roller coaster. It's a crazy roller coaster, but it's not a good one, So Todibo, like, are we in for him? Are we not in for him? I don't know. Like, probably yes, if you need to believe the reports. But man, he's on loan at West Ham. He's injured. Like, it sounds so wrong that it sounds right for Giuntoli to do this January. Like, that's how it is. Colomani signed, fine. I guess even there's, again, no option in that deal. And when people say, oh, it's good there's no option. No, you can include an option. It doesn't need to be an obligation, but like, you're just putting out money, but not getting real return out of it. That's for me. Like, Alvaro Morata, we paid 20 million euros almost for his loan. Conceição 7, Alcaraz, Colomani, Vega, like that's money you're not seeing back if you don't pounce on the player, or if there's no option and the option goes up, or you cannot meet the demands. Like it's a weird transfer window, but the needs are not filled right now because Vega, we're gonna use him as a center back, but he hasn't really played as a center back. So that's a big question mark. You know, you have Costa coming in. Nobody knows anything about him, so that's whatever at this moment in time. Then you got Colomani, fine. You know, that's quote unquote certainty in a good or in a bad way, but he's established. You know who he is basically, and you know what profile of players is, type of players, where he plays. That you know. But other than that, man, we still have Kalulu and Gatti. Yes, Vega comes in, but the idea was you lost two, you moved down Danilo, you needed to. And right now, it feels like we don't have our targets really set, and we are not really sure what we're gonna do in the summer. Are you gonna keep Bremer? Are you gonna sell Cambiasso? Are you gonna let Gatti go if an offer comes in? Like that's what's happening right now, and that is not positive because it's not helping our January, and it's not helping the last part of the season. You know, we're in the Champions League in the next round. Whatever happens, you need to win the Coppa Italia. That's a must, and you need to be competing is not going to happen, but you need to make up ground. Like you need to pick up ground. You need to build something that becomes sustainable, that you can all believe, or we can all believe in, into going into the season where you're like, okay, we got some consistency, we got more time. You weed out the players you don't need, maybe the players you made a mistake on, and you build upon that. That's what we are looking for, and have a comfortable end to the season where it's like, okay, it's not really what we wanted, or it hasn't been put out there as we wanted it. However, it's positive for the following season. I think that's all the thing I'm looking at personally, but it's not happening. It's not happening. That's just the reality right now. So, are we gonna sign Todibo? No, no, I don't. Like the deal is just weird. He's on loan from Nice with an option slash obligation. So West Ham are gonna need to buy him, or send him back to Nice if Nice want to, and you need to deal with Nice. Like, and he's injured. And he's injured. And there's news that Newcastle are more open, willingly, to let go of Kelly on a loan with an option, which kicks in if he plays X amount of games. So maybe that's a backup option. I don't know, but it's so late that you're already messed up, in my opinion. You cannot also mess up now the summer and the next couple of years, because you can do that with the next couple of days. So let me know in the comments what do you think about the roller coaster that has been this window. What do you think about Todibo? Should we make that deal happen potentially? And just in general, do you think we are improving bringing in Vega and an injured Todibo? Let me know in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will speak to you guys later tonight for a live show.